Hi guys, it's Shell with Creative Shell Bear Little Acres Creations. Today we are making another Christmas in July card. This time we're making a 6x6 card. So I have this paper. Okay, so I'm using some paper from this rustic Christmas stamp set. I just thought this would be really good. I'm using really cute. I'm using the little dots up here, and then down here is like a wooden piece, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this is such a cute set. I've used that quite a bit this July. I really like that. So we're making a 6x6 card. I'm just making it a little bit larger this time than the normal A2 card. So you'll either need to make an envelope for this or hand deliver it, without an envelope. So what I did is I just cut down a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Just cut it in half at 6 inches. And that gives me my base. And because this is a one-sided design paper, then on the inside is white, so it gives you plenty of, area to write your Christmas greeting. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to have my green border. And then on top of that, I'm just using a wood piece. And that's the piece we're going to work on. So I think you'll find this really interesting. Okay, so this is a whimsical Christmas card. So if you want to send like a funny Christmas card or something, this might be for you. So let me show you what we're going to do. Again, we're going to stamp right on this one. And I'm going to use my piece stamp set. We're going to go with the donkey. And then we're going to use the stamp Merry Christmas. And then we're going to use the Hey There stamp set. And we're going to use the cow and the Hey There. So let's get started on that. Again, if you're interested in any of the stamp sets, just head on over to my website, littleacrescreations.com. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my little donkey first. And I just think he is absolutely adorable. Of course, I know I say that about all my stamps. And we're going to emboss him. So I'm just using some Versamark. I'm just going to get him. And I want him up a little high than, just on the bottom. So he's kind of like floating in the air. Okay. And then on the other side of my little stamp block, I'm going to put my little cow. And we're going to emboss him too. So I'm going to go ahead and do my Versamark. And he is a little bit bigger than the donkey. So I want him to be a little bit closer to us so that it kind of looks like it goes together. So I'm going to make sure I can see where the donkey was. And I think this is a good place right here. So that's why I'm putting him down a little bit lower. Just so that I can have a really good kind of eye, to it. So I'm just using some spare, just a scrap sheet of paper and some black, very fine embossing powder. We're just going to emboss those two images. And you don't have to emboss if you didn't want to. I wanted to emboss because I wanted just a little bit of pop. So it had a little bit of, maybe it would stand out more. So that's why I chose to emboss. Let's see, and that looks pretty good. So I'm going to emboss that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got those embossed. I really like this look. I thought, it kind of looks like graffiti. And that's what I like about this one. But now I'm just going to use some VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And just over here, underneath our little donkey, I'm just going to stamp in black, Hey There. Isn't that cute? Doesn't it look like somebody just kind of spray painted outlines on a wooden fence? I think it's just adorable. Now I want a ribbon across the top. So I have this red ribbon. I didn't have a solid red, but it kind of brings in the country theme, and I thought this worked pretty good. So let me show you a tip I learned earlier this week. I thought this was such a neat idea. I'm using kind of like a big marker just to get, you want the roundness of your pen or your marker for your tails on your ribbon, and that'll make sense in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to tie my ribbon into a square knot on top of this pin. Just make it really snug, and then you're just going to slip it off. And let me show you this. Okay, and then use your scissors, and then the hole, cut it at an angle, and there you have your ribbon ends. Isn't that so easy? And then you can make, use whatever width you want to get your ribbon ends. Use a regular pen to make them smaller, or vice versa. And then you can trim it. If you make them a little bit larger, you can kind of trim them if you need to. Okay, and I like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and tack that down. Again, using some art glitter glue. Okay, and it's a Christmas card, so we have to have Christmas hats. So I got to thinking about how I could make a Christmas hat. And it took me a while, and I remembered, I crochet. That's one of the first things I've ever done. It was since I was like 12 years old, so it's been forever. So I was thinking, well, I have red crochet thread, red and white, so I made some little Santa hats. Aren't those adorable? And I thought those would just work perfectly. Actually, I was sitting and I was thinking, it'd be perfect to have some little hats like on a sticker, just plain hats. And then we could, just peel them off and stick them down whenever we needed them. And that's why I came up with these. And I think they're going to add that homemade touch. Just super cute. Let's kind of glue down his little ball there. Isn't that absolutely adorable? Now, if you're a crocheter and you're interested in, just a simple kind of walkthrough on this pattern, I will certainly give it to you. But if you have a lot of experience, it's very simple. So what do you guys think? Isn't that absolutely adorable? Okay, so now I'm just going to glue the green onto my base. And I'm going to use some just double stick tape. And I got this tape from G's Embellishment Emporium. I just love this. It would be so cute for a country folk. That's so cute. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to put Merry Christmas from the stamp set piece. On the inside. And that is the card for today. So I hope you guys liked it. Please come join us at littleacrescreations.com, where The challenge that we're having right now is through the end of this month, and it's any Christmas card. And you're entered to win a $10 gift card to my online store. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.